Well, I scored today. I got myself a free Honda EM3000 generator. Now this thing's been sitting for many years, and it sat with gas in it, so carburetor's all clogged up. The gas tank may be pretty gummed up too, I don't know. I haven't looked yet. And unfortunately I don't think the carburetor is available, so I'm going to have to try to clean this one. So I think what I'm going to do is try to clean that out and see if I can get it running, and I may have a good generator. But first I got to get it out of the car, and this thing weighs a freaking ton. I think I'll throw it on the scale just to see, because I'm curious how much this thing weighs. It's just massive, but yeah, let's see if we can get it out of here, and we'll weigh it up and then look at it. Alright, well, it took two people to get it in. Let's see if I can wrangle it out by myself. Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. I think I'll grab my little dolly and wheel it in here, and we'll weigh it up. Alright, I got it hooked up to my scale, and just out of curiosity I want to see how much this thing weighs. So we're going to turn that on. Yeah, you can barely even see the numbers on there, but that's alright. We'll lift her up and see how much it weighs once it stops shaking around. Yeah, 145 pounds. Yeah, it ain't light, that's for sure, but let's go ahead and tear into it here and see if we can't fix that carburetor. Alright, I suppose first thing we got to do is get to that carburetor. It's already been taken apart to the carburetor, so everything's just kind of hand tight. And give you an idea how old it is, the air filter, the foam filter, it just crumbles right there. Most of it's taken out already, but that's how long it's been sitting. Probably the original air filter. So if I do get it to run, I'll need to order one of them. And it really doesn't help that it's freezing cold out here. I need to get myself some heat in this shop. A little easier. Anyway, I think those are 8 mil, but I'm using a 10. But I don't care. Maybe I do care. Yeah, that makes life easier. Yeah, I can smell the old gas already. It does not smell good. I'm going to pull off from somewhere. I'm going to need that gasket, don't roll away. There we go. Yeah, we got her off. Pretty dingy. Doesn't look too horrible inside. Doesn't look great for sure, but let's crack this this bowl off here and see what it looks like inside. Alright, I got it up here where a guy can actually work on it. Let's crack this thing open and see what we're working with. Yeah, the gas don't look the greatest. Don't smell the greatest either. Oh yeah, get something to dump that in there, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, just dump it there on that wood, that'll absorb it. But yeah, you can, hopefully you can see all the crud in there. That's pretty nasty. Yeah. Literally just covered in crust. Alright, well, the needle don't look too bad. There's a little bit of gunk in there, but it's not horrible. Let's see if I can get that needle out. Needle, what planet am I on? Jet. I want to get the jet out. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Alright, I finally got that stupid jet out of there. It was jammed in there pretty good. And I can't see any light through it, so it's completely plugged. So I'm going to grab one of these and just see if I can poke one of them through it here and clean it out. Oh, it might be too big. I may not have anything small enough, I know. See what I can do. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Now we're getting it through there. Yeah, that works. I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and spray this thing down, try to spray out the passages and clean them out, and then throw it back together and see if it works before I go ahead and dunk it in the tank and clean it good. Because if I dunk it in the tank, I'm probably going to have to replace that gasket and take it all apart. I just want to see if I can do a quick fix on it, clean up that bowl, and see if it'll run. So I'll spray it down and get it cleaned up, and I suppose we should look at the gas tank and see if we can see inside there and see what that looks like. Alright, I got the tank open here, and one thing I hate about Hondas is those stupid strainers. I mean, it's a good idea, but if you want to get in there and look, it's really hard to get them out. They make it a little too big for my taste. But turn on the light here and take a look, see if we can see anything. I don't know how well you're going to see anything. But, yeah, you know, there's a little bit of crap in there, but it's not bad. The tank's not all rusty. I think we can use it. There's some fuel left in there. A little bit of ancient gas. But I think that'll be good. We'll just throw some fresh stuff in it and see if it works, I guess. Alright, I got most of the crud out of there. I'm not holding my breath on this working, but I figured we'd give it a try anyway. I'll probably have to cook this carb out to get it to work again, but we'll put it back together and see if it's going to run. Hopefully it will. Yeah, they're not too bad. Doesn't help that it's like 15 degrees outside here. It's pretty cold. So that carb spray on my hands was not pleasant. Put it that way. Clean off the edge of that bolt a little bit anyway. Alright, let's throw it back on and just give it a try, see what happens. Alright, get this back on here. Now, hopefully this fuel line is going to work, because it was actually kind of crusty, so I had to cut it short. Hopefully there's enough line. Oh yeah, no problem, plenty of line. You don't need that thing on there for a test anyway. Screw it. Yeah, that's on the wrong side. We'll have to take it off again and fix that if it works. But alright, let's throw some gas in it, some fresh stuff, and see if we can fire it up. Hopefully we'll get enough in there to dilute that little bit of old stuff that was left over. Hopefully. Yeah, it should be enough. Alright, I guess moment of truth. Let's see if it's going to fire up. Choke on, turn the gas on, and that's on. Should work, I think. Try that again. Still kind of cold, stumbling a bit, but I'm amazed. I didn't even have to cook it out. Sweet. A little surgy, it doesn't surprise me, but it's running. Well, this thing runs pretty good, all things considered. It's still a little stumbly, but I think if I got myself a carb kit and actually cooked that carb out and cleaned it right, that would probably go away. It's leaking a little bit of gas from the carb, which I kind of figured it would, but yeah, overall not too bad. And the generator part works. I plugged a saw into it and it ran the saw, so yeah, that was a pretty good deal. I have no idea what this thing might be worth. If you guys have any ideas, go ahead and put it in the comments there and let me know.